All right, we got ourselves another golf tournament this week in the PGA Tour, back to the mainland after the Hawaiian swing. And we have senior golf writer here for Rotowire, Len Hochberg from PGA Tour Chase or Fade. So do you agree or disagree the following statements about the American Express in California, just outside your neck of the woods there in LA? So Jon Rahm, Patrick Cantlay, they sit at the top of the salary board for this event, but just below them is a player who last played in early December, but has 3 top 5 finishes in his last 4 events. That's Scotty Scheffler. So chase or fade for me here, dude. 10-6 is a good price for him.
Emerson, Jesse, hello. Yeah, we have not a huge field, at least at the top, and not a super strong field at the top. Scotty Scheffler is one of 6 top 25 guys in the world in this tournament. And one of the problems we face is they've all had some relative success here. I mean, Jon Rahm has won it. Scotty Scheffler finished 3rd a couple of years ago, missed the cut last year. So it's really hard to pick, 1 or 2 from that list. But one thing I do look at is who has played in one of the 2 Hawaii tournaments. And 11 of the last 12 winners of the Amex have come from someone who played at least one of the 2 Hawaii tournaments. Scotty Scheffler did not go this week. I like Rahm and I like Cantlay a little bit more. It's not really a fade for Scheffler. It's just that I like the other 2 guys more. I would pay up for them as opposed to Scheffler.
All right, Taylor Gooch fell off a little bit in the final round last week at the Sony Open, but still shot a 69 finish, high enough to give him 3 top 30 finishes in his last 3 starts, including a win at the RSM Classic. So chase or fade that at 9,700, Gooch could add another win this weekend.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Gooch did have some troubles last week. He was paired with Kevin Na for the first 2 rounds. Clearly was not pleased with the slow play. Got away from him for the 3rd round. But as luck would have it, they were paired together in the 4th round. As you mentioned, he did not have a great 4th round. But interestingly, even though this tournament, where there are pro-ams for 54 holes, talk about slow play, Taylor Gooch has played well here. He's made 4 cuts in 4 visits, top 25s the last 3 years. He's finished 4th one year. And all of this before he became Taylor Gooch, before he became good. So I do like Gooch this week.
All right, let's talk about Mr. Bill Haas here. Yes, he did miss the cut last week and hasn't finished better than 45th in his last 8 PGA Tour events. However, he has won this event twice. Last time, 2015. 1 runner-up finish there on his resume at this tournament. So chase or fade that you are willing to take a risk with Haas this week at a low, affordable $6,100. Oh.
Yeah, very, very bargain basement price. I mean, I'm not afraid to go that low. I went 6,100 last week. I told you about Vaughn Taylor, and he did make the cut. So, but I don't think Bill Haas is the way to go this week, even though I think we will see a bunch of 6s make it to the weekend. And we've seen some real long shots come in the last few years here. So much variance in this tournament, but Bill Haas's best days are behind him. He's missed the cut 4 years in a row. I'm sure he loves coming to this place with great memories, but I think you can find to spend your money elsewhere down there. Yeah.
Yeah, Len, I mean, Haas obviously qualifies as value, but who are some other names on the board that you might be chasing as value plays? Doesn't sound like Haas is the way to go for you.
Yeah, I'm going to go low, but not quite as low as 6,100 this week. $6,600. Wesley Bryan, probably not a name I don't think I've ever mentioned in the 2 years or so I've been with y'all. And that's because he's been hurt for much of the last 2 years. He's played only 20 tournaments in 2020 and 2021. But he came back in the fall on a major medical, made the cut at the Zozo, 27th last week at the Sony. He has 4 tournaments left to get his card on his major medical. Really a wizard with the wedge, great putter, short course. I think he can certainly pay off at $6,600 and $6,300. Trey Mullinax missed the cut last week, but did get in some action. 3 for 3 at the Amex in making cuts, and really good at par 5 scoring, an important stat this week. I look for him to make the cut.
All right, Len, before you get out of here, a tradition unlike any other, who is your favorite golfer to take home the hardware at the American Express and why?
Yeah, there aren't too many people who go to Hawaii and have a lousy time, but I think Abraham Ancer was probably one of them. He finished 35th out of 38 at the Tournament of Champions, and then he missed the cut at the Sony. but he is just too good to keep down for too long. When you're a laser-like iron player, that's not like putting that can come and go and stuff. So I don't think this slump is going to last long. He was 5th last year at the Amex, 2nd the year before, really plays this tournament very well with all its quirks. I like Abraham Answer this week, 9,200, something like that. Yeah.